All right, what's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Epic Entertainment Critics. I am Antoine.
I am Wilton Burt.
And we're going to do something a little different today. We're going to do a live stream on a review. I usually record these, upload them so I can edit it, put a little intro in there. But we're going to do our little, we're going to do our sports podcast. So we already got the stream going. But I went to see Mile 22 yesterday. So I'm going to go ahead and throw this review on the, wait a minute. Okay, yeah. I'm going ahead and make sure this is the right channel. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this review up on the Epic Entertainment Critics. So, okay, Mile 22. Went to see it yesterday. Movie star Mark Wahlberg. Forgive me if I say his name wrong. Eko Asawaya. It's kind of like how you say it.
Okay.
Now, I mean, he's an Indonesian actor that's played in the movie. A lot of people know this movie called The Raid Redemption. They actually got part 2, Go Hard 2, Raid 2. A real good martial artist. They do this style called Silat. And it's kind of like a style they use like short punches and elbows and stuff like that.
Okay.
It's like an Indonesian fighting style. And he kind of like mastered that style. And like they kind of like stuntmen and fighters. They got together and they like make movies and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's kind of like how Jackie Chan started, but you know, so they raw with it because they ain't got no special effects, they ain't got no money. You know what I'm saying? They just kind of get together and whoop ass and make. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
So
they don't have stuntmen.
They are stuntmen.
Oh, okay, okay.
They like the fighters and shit. So
because
they got this one scene on The Raid where the dude flipped the dude off the, like, he in the stairwell and he throw the dude down the stairwell and he fall. He's supposed to like land on a mattress, but he missed the mattress and his back hit the fucking.
Ooh.
But they
kept
said,
it in there?
Yeah, but the dude survived.
Oh, luckily.
Yeah, I know. But my point is, they do shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So he got a lot of popularity from that movie, and I think they was like, okay, well, let's ease him into the American audience by putting him in the movie with a American actor, into Mark Wahlberg.
Marky Mark.
So, okay, look, you know what? Yeah, you ain't seen this movie, right?
Nope.
Okay, you ain't seen the trailer, have you?
Nope.
Okay, look, I'm gonna show you the trailer before I do the review, just so you get an idea what the movie is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Real quick. So we're gonna watch the trailer real quick, and then we're gonna come back with the review. Shit, hold up. All right, we back. Just watch Mile 22. Mile 22 trailer. So I went to see it yesterday. So basically the movie, what it's about, all right, Mark Wahlberg is the head of a group called Overwatch.
A secret society, I guess.
Yeah. Basically, they kind of like, what they do is they get shit done as he so they kind of like, okay, they kind of like a tech group, like half of them are like military soldiers and half of them real all tech. And what they do is they go into every camera, they can hack into anything or whatever.
Right.
That's kind of like their specialty or whatever.
So they kind of like how that G.I. Joe movie was. Got it.
Yeah, I know. Anyway. And I'm looking like, okay. I'm like, okay, I guess that's an okay idea. And Eko Oasis, the guy from The Raid, Eko, he's like you know what? They didn't really say what he is. He kind of like a soldier for, I guess the government. They wasn't in America. First of all, I think they was in Indonesia.
Okay.
And that's where they had an embassy there or whatever. So he went there to turn himself in, and he said, I got information on an attack. Send me to you saw in the trailer, send me to America, protect me, and I'll give you the information, but not till I get on the plane to America. And the whole movie, the Mile 22, is because it took 22 miles to get to the airport or whatever.
Oh shit. So now it's like 16 blocks.
Yeah, basically.
Well, they're getting good.
So it's kind of like, insanity ensued there.
Right.
So I'm gonna talk a little bit about the characters, man. So you got Mark Wahlberg. That's your main character. Okay. So the beginning, they showed this montage of him being that they showed that he's kind of autistic, but not really, because he's supposed to be like one of them people that's like they real smart, but they got like OCD and they assholes because they don't realize they being assholes because they feel like they just smarter than everybody else.
Right.
Like they so smart, they don't know when they just slow down. You know what I'm saying? It's like them kind of people, right?
Gotcha.
Mark Wahlberg, okay. There's another thing.
That
like,
sums it up.
Yeah, I'm just thinking like, okay, he's supposed to be so smart. Okay, anyway. My point is, so he kind of got this OCD, right? Where he just be talking shit. Now, have you heard have you ever heard of this when people put the little they got OCD, they put the little rubber band on and they kind of pop themselves if they can't, if they feel like they need to slow down, or if they feel like they being too much right now,
right?
And they just like pop themselves to kind of slow down or whatever,
to
snap themselves out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So you saw on the trailer,
I saw he kept snapping himself.
Yeah. Okay.
He kept doing this.
They played that shit way too much. He talking to motherfuckers just popping the rubber band. Yeah. So man, pop, and you like, dude. Even motherfuckers with OCD don't do it that much, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I mean, he's steady popping. It's just pop. Like, why he talking to you? Just popping. Like, you can't focus on
what he's saying.
Right. You can't have a conversation with the motherfucker because he keep popping his goddamn rubber band while he talking to you and shit. It's like, okay, you're supposed to pop that motherfucker once. When you getting a little too out of hand, you pop your rubber band and you snap out of it.
Right,
you know?
Right.
No, he just kept popping that motherfucker. He just steady talking, just pop.
It's his therapy.
Pop. Man, it was overacting without even talking. He was doing extra shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I got you.
So, and he was just like an asshole to everybody. Like everybody he talked to, he get in his face and he'll say all kind of shit just to piss people off. And people be like, "What's wrong with him? Or he got some kind of mental problem or that?" No, he was just a fucking asshole. If that's a mental problem, if being an asshole a mental problem, that was his problem. We good. That's just alert. Anyway, so the whole movie is about getting him to this airfield or whatever. I mean, to the airplane or whatever. And then you got Ronda Rousey. She actually did a pretty good job. She was just, she was one of his soldiers or whatever.
Right.
And she was kind of normal for the most part because everybody was.
Did they get her little 3 minutes of shine? I'm quite sure they did.
You know what? She didn't do too much like fighting. She just, she did a couple. They had a little scene at the beginning where they did a little operation and they all kind of, did some shooting and
Right.
So she looked, she can handle herself. I think she actually wouldn't do bad if you gave her more, a little more material. You know what I'm saying? Where some people like, okay, make sure you keep them as an extra, or just don't give them no speaking part. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Some fighters where they get and they try to transition, it ain't working. I think she might be able to do something. So yeah, they had a little operation at the beginning, and then they showed that they was this elite group or whatever that so John Malkovich is I guess I don't know he's kind of like the boss.
Okay.
But this thing is, it's all types in this movie. It's like you got your boss that walk around in the suit in the office. All right, people, get it done. All right, light them up. Take the shot. It's like that motherfucker. That's all he did.
The whole movie.
The whole movie. He stood in the office. Man, he didn't go nowhere. Now. He did that motherfucker at his house, dog.
The whole movie.
The whole movie. He stood in the office. All right, people, get it done. You go here. You go there. So it's funny, man, because the dude. So they got a little code name. So they call him Mother, and all of them they call Child 1, Child 2, Child 3.
Okay, who wrote this shit?
So I'm gonna get to Echo fight scenes, which saved the movie, right?
Right.
But the dude directed and edited so bad that you could barely see the fights.
Oh shit!
He fucked that up, man. Because look, he started.
His fight scene looks real good.
I know, but look, when you watch it, when he started doing a move, like he'll do like he'll catch somebody arm, twist that motherfucker, get ready to spin, hit somebody else, and guess what they'll do? They'll cut the camera and show from a different angle, and you can't even tell what the fuck just happened because they didn't move the cameras around so much. Then they had shaky cam and shit. They fucked that up. The direction and editing really fucked this movie up, dude. So I'm looking like, okay, I come to see the fights because I didn't come to see Mark because Mark
definitely not. Mark is done.
Yeah, Mark was already just. I'm telling you, he get on your nerve from the beginning of the movie because he keep getting in everybody's face and just like cussing about, hey man, hey man, like man, shut the fuck up. Like yeah, I'm telling you, dude, all he do is try. Basically, he's trying to be like Sherlock from. I don't know if you watched that the BBC Sherlock with Benedict Cumberbatch, but basically Sherlock is like kind of like an asshole, but he's like a charming asshole.
Right.
So he's trying to be like a charming asshole. So he's trying to say shit to piss you off and then smile at the same time. But it's just annoying. It ain't working, dude. And it's like, okay. Bottom line is, I'm gonna tell you like this: when I got done watching this movie, I felt like I wasted my time. That's not a good feeling. It was only an hour and a half.
Oh, see, there you go.
It wasn't long. It felt like I got nowhere. So let's talk about the villains. So Echo turned himself in, and so now he got these unknown people chasing him. So you got the people chasing him, and guess what? They fucking you don't know who the fuck they are. They just a whole bunch of people with motorcycle helmets. And they just pull up in motorcycles. You see none of their faces. They just like people with motorcycle helmets and just henchmen with motorcycle helmets.
So
that's all they are.
They show their leader.
Okay, they showed him on the trailer, right? It was like another Indonesian actor, and they kind of set him up cool though, because you know Mark Wahlberg like to fuck with people, right. So he fucking with the dude, and he like kind of give him this look, like, "Be careful, man. Show some respect." Dude, like, "What? You be careful." He's like, "Okay, I'll see you later." You know what I'm saying? Right. So they set that up like, "Oh man, this dude gonna whoop his ass."
Right?
Nope. And I don't want to give away everything, but trust me, they gave him an anticlimactic ending.
Wow.
It did not go nowhere. And like I said, at the end of this movie, felt like I just felt bored, man. I mean, I just felt like I waste my time, and I'm looking like only thing good was the fight scenes from my boy from the raid. But guess what?
Cut.
They fucked up the fight scenes with the fucking quick edit, the bad editing. The bad editing, everything, dude. Okay. So, I mean, it wasn't much to it, dude. They gave you a twist at the end, and I won't say what. I might do like a spoiler.
Is it a sequel?
Oh, yeah. They set up for a sequel.
Oh.
I don't think it's gonna make it though. I don't think it's gonna make the sequel, dog. But yeah, they did a little twist, and I won't tell you what the twist was, but I'm telling you like this, man. This movie was the same. It looked basically it's just like what it looked like on the trailer.
Oh, okay.
What did it look like when you saw that trailer? What did you think? Like, what did it look like to you?
Actually, it put me in the mind of that Jack Reacher movie.
Jack Reacher. There ain't that much action in Jack Reacher. Like fucking rockets and shit, and
yeah.
It just you know what? It's like a blend of different action movies. So you got they put. You remember that Will Smith movie called Enemy of the State? I think it was called.
Yeah, that's my shit.
Okay,
they
they use a lot of that kind of elements for as the technology.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? Where they
satellite camera.
Yeah. They kept cutting to the satellite camera.
Okay,
you know, so they, you know, I told you they had control over all the fucking technology, so they hit you with like a drone. Like they kind of had like some I don't know if they had a drone on standby or something, but they was always like, dude had his finger on the button, like I can hit him, I can kill him with the drone thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking like, okay. And like I said, John Malkovich is standing there, light him up, you know, fire. Wow. It's like that's all he did the whole movie. Just it was cliche, man. You had like three character types. You know, you had the guy standing in the office with the suit on. You had the crazy guy like Mark Wahlberg just in the field, and then you had the tech person, and that's all it was, man. Just computer geeks and the soldiers and somebody standing in the office with a suit on. That's all it was, man. So I'm gonna wrap this up and give this a rating, dude. I'm gonna tell you like this. I got to give this movie a whack, man. I was thinking about giving it all right because my boy Echo fight scenes actually was good. I'm gonna tell you what, the hospital fight scene. Did you remember the part when he's fighting the people in the hospital bed? He's handcuffed.
Yeah.
That was dope.
Sticking with the needle.
Yeah, that was dope. That was. I mean, but I expected that. You know, it was just like basically he had to fight off 4 or 5 attackers while he's handcuffed. You know what I'm saying? So he couldn't really move, but then they trying to attack him with needles and scalpels and shit. So he had to kind of dodge them. Right. You know what I'm saying? So that was a cool ass scene, but it just wasn't enough to save the overall movie. You know, the overall movie was just too bad, man. It was just too. It felt pointless.
It was only an hour and a half, so you didn't lose.
I know. I wish I didn't lose, but I kind of felt like I lost.
You can't lose an hour and a half. Now, would it be 2 hours, 2.5 would be bad?
Yeah, I know. Whew. So I don't know. I'm gonna give it a whack, man. I was gonna give it all right, but I had to drop it down, dude. Damn.
I was pulling for you. Not Mark.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. The time cool.
I'm done.
18 minutes.
I'm done with Mark Wahlberg.
I've been done with him, dude, and this did not help his cause at all.
I told you, man, The Big Hit was his best movie.
So anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up. We got our sports stream. Check us out on Epic Sports Critics. We will be streaming live on about all sports topics, but right now it's Epic Entertainment Critics, and that is my review for Mile 22. You might want to wait for it to get on Netflix or
FX,
DVD, Redbox, but you ain't gonna feel good by paying money to see it. Sorry,
channel.
Sorry, y'all. All right, y'all. Appreciate you for checking us out, and we out of here. Peace. Check us out on Epic Sports Critics. We will be streaming live in just a minute.